What's up, YouTube? It's your boy John LSX, and we're back with another video, viejones. Aquí tenemos el compa Chulo wearing that Streets Trucks merch. That's right, viejón.
I like supporting the people that watch me, so I gotta support them too.
Eso es todo, mi chulo.
So today we're working on Auto Lotus truck. As you guys can tell, it's all like messy because we're blocking it, me and Yoni. Entonces he has this side under control, and I got the other side. I'm working on this side, but I work a little slower because como acá yo me pasé de más, entonces así pasa cuando aprendes, pero I'm learning how to block still, so practice makes perfect, ¿no?
Sí, mon chulo.
So, y ya para toda la gente, como ven así ya va a quedar así más o menos la cosa, ya para mañana los siguientes videos, 2 videos, ¿no?
I think on the next video we're going to be spraying.
Yeah, on the next video we're going to be spraying, and for the people that I've been seeing in the comments que ocupo que me encierren, ya yo creo que sí van a encerrar para Navidad, ¿no? Y Año Nuevo.
Why are you trying to get locked up, chulo?
Porque como que ya no va, ¿no? Puras cosas, ya que desmadré mi troca. Y que no sé qué más voy a hacer, entonces me van a encerrar si no me ven para...
You trying to get locked up, chulo?
Creo que sí, ¿no? So we gotta raise money for me to get locked up?
No, man. It's
I heard people want to see a part 2 of La Chueca.
Oh, your truck?
Yeah, I heard people want to see... so I am gonna do a part 2. I don't know if... we should be having Jerry coming, ¿no? To record a part 2 of me. Y ya conseguí llantas patrocinadas por ti. Entonces, gracias por la llanta, la Paisa Ribs. Creo que se los enseño en este video y a lo mejor cerrando el video va a bajar la chueca, la mochada, y se los va a poner patrocinadas por el patrón acá.
But anyways, like Chulo was mentioning, we got started on blocking the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to block and how to properly block when it comes down to blocking 2K high build primer. So I went ahead and got started with the passenger side and half of the hood. Basically, I'm using my DuraBlock and also 400 wet sandpaper all the way around. There's some areas that I did notice that need to be addressed. For example, I found a baby dent right here around this area. This one right here. I found this one. It's not a dent, it's a chip. There's more chips right here that got to be addressed as well. Another one right there. There's a couple of chips alongside of the bed and also on the side, on the passenger side of the truck. And if we look closely right here on the hood, there is some big scratches that we do have to address before we get started on the painting process. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I block and what I use to block. Like I mentioned already, I use the DuraBlock. I use a 6-inch DA sandpaper, which is 400 grit. Also use a microfiber rag. Wanna go ahead and just get your rag all wet. You wanna go ahead and wet your sandpaper, also the area that you're gonna be blocking, like how I am right now. Wet it some more. And then I'll go ahead and grab my block and sandpaper. And I like blocking at a small area at a time. So make sure your sandpaper is nice on there on the block. Go ahead and wet it. And then I like to block, like I mentioned already, small areas at a time using the cross X hatch method. So first I go ahead and sand like this. Wipe your area off. Wet your sandpaper again, and then block this way now. Just like that. Once I go ahead and block that area, you can see if it has any low spots. Like for example, that's not a low spot. Those are pinholes that are starting to reappear that the primer didn't fill all the way. So what you want to do is just go ahead and block it, make it flat. Try to eliminate those as much as you can, because if you guys remember, I sprayed about 3 or 4 hands of high build primer to fill in any deep scratches, any pinholes, any chips, and so on and so forth. And go back and wipe it down again. And this area right here is fully blocked and flat. There's no dents, and then I move forward again. Now we're gonna do this area right here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys once again. All right. And there you have it. I went ahead and blocked this whole area off, nice and flat. And you could also, to see if it's truly flat, is wet your rag one more time, you guys. Like this, get it nice and wet. And then you want to go ahead and wet all the surface, just like how I am doing it right now. And then check the angle. Nice and flat, no dents. Look at that. Chulada. So that's one way that you could go ahead and block your vehicle or your truck if you guys decide to do this at your house or in your garage. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started and show you two different other ways that you could do it, but you have to be truly skilled on doing it those other two ways, because you can really mess up your panel and you can make it look all wavy. And when it's time to paint and you already finished painting it, your whole panel will be all ugly, it'll be wavy, you'll see the waviness on the side, all that nasty stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the second way you could go ahead and block. So the second way you could block it or sand your 2K high build primer is with a DA. Also the same thing for 100, and you got to do it dry. So basically the way that I do it and the way I was taught many years ago is you do the one area first. So you're gonna go up, down, up, down, up, and down. And once you reach right here, you're gonna go left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up. And then once you're down here, once you're at this corner, same thing, you're gonna go down, up, down, up, down, and up. And you should have this area all nice and complete. Then you scoot over to the next side, same thing, you're gonna go down, and then up, down, up, down, and then you're gonna go left, up, left, up, right. Same thing right here. Once you get to this corner, you're gonna go down, up, down, up, down, up and down, and then that's it. This area should be all nice and blocked off. You could also go ahead and buy yourself an interface pad. That's a little foam sponge. So if you guys don't trust yourself with a DA flat surface like how I'm using mine, you could always buy an interface pad, which is a backing plate, which is foam, so you don't go ahead and bring your area off. But anyways, let's go ahead and sand this area off for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
All right.
Here's the driver's side door. I blocked this one with the DA sander all the way around. Got it nice and flat. There's no pinholes, no scratches, none of that. All the way around, as you guys can see. Now, the last way that you guys could block it is dry with a block. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. This process right here, you guys, I hate doing it dry. Why? Because it clogs up your sandpaper. And last but not least, you gotta use more sandpaper. And then when you're blocking dry, you're basically leaving more scratches, basically scratching it. So I don't like doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to block dry without any water, just the block and the sandpaper. Let's go. Now for this concept, you guys, you grab your block and you grab your 400 grit sandpaper. Basically what you gotta do is go ahead and block it off with no water or anything. And this way, you guys, this method of blocking, I truly hate it. I don't like it, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys why. So I did half of this fender by blocking it with water, and I saved the other half to block it dry. So basically same concept, X pattern, the X hats go one way, flip over and go the other way. Small areas, don't do all at once, just do small areas at a time so you get a nice flat surface. So let's go ahead and start right here.
All right.
This is why I hate blocking it dry, because now my sandpaper is completely clogged, as you guys can see. So I got to get a blower, blow all this off, and then continue dry blocking it. All right, I went ahead and blew it all off, and now you have to continue the same method. Go ahead and block it small areas at a time. Use the X pattern, like I mentioned already. And once again, it's completely clogged. Now I gotta go ahead and blow this off one more time and continue blocking it. And this is what I hate about dry blocking it. It leaves all those lines. The camera won't catch it, but it leaves me all these lines. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this one more time and then do this area right here. All right, we're back. Blew it one more time. And if you guys are wondering where's Chulo at, he is right here. And yes, he is learning. I am teaching him how to block so he can learn. ¿Sí o no, mi Chulo?
Sí, porque está cabrón, imagínate, sin acabar la escuela y si no tengo high school, imagínate, y quiero un jale, no, pues, de pintor, porque es la única cosa que sé hacer.
And Chulo is learning, so we are teaching Chulo as well how to block. ¿Sí o no, mi Chulo?
Sí, sí, porque es muy importante hacer algo en la vida, porque está cabrón, imagínate andar de homeless toda la vida.
And Chulo did went ahead and sand down this side of the bed, the driver's side. What else did you do, Chulo?
The tailgate.
The roof.
The
Tailgate. Look at that. The roll pan. Chulo got down. I am teaching him. And then this is the side that I did right here. The passenger side. I did the bed panel. This side as well. The hood. He's doing the final touches to the hood. Chulo did the roof.
Because, yeah, if you don't do like these little cracks and all this stuff,
yeah,
later on it'll crack.
It start cracking. Yep. There you go. Chulo is learning. And now back to the blocking process. Let's do this area right here. Like I mentioned, I hate doing it this way, you guys. I never once liked it doing it like this because it clogs up the sandpaper, and you do got to go out and buy a special sandpaper, the one that has holes all the way around. And then not only that, it still clogs up, and then it scratches the panel as well. So go ahead and just continue blocking it. We got this side done. Now up next, I gotta go ahead and flip over facing towards the front. Right now I'm facing towards the rear. Now let's go ahead and face this way. Same concept. Right now what we're doing is the X pattern. And there you have it. So half of this fender is done by water, half is dry, but you guys can see the difference between the two. You guys see the scratches I'm leaving with the sandpaper, and then this one's nice and smooth because this one was done with water. Check all those scratches out. But anyways, that's the third way and method you could block your 2K high build primer. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this fender off. I'm gonna just continue doing it with the water method because I do not like doing it dry. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the last and final update on Autolux' truck. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can see the finished product. So we went ahead and washed the whole truck. Shout out to Chulo for giving us a hand. ¿Qué andas haciendo, mi chulo?
No ando secándote como te va a secar a ti, mijo.
Ay, güey.
Así que, pues que tú dices que tú estás muy frío, mijo. Te tengo que secar, estás mojado.
Me vas a calentar, chulo? ¿A ti te gustan las emociones fuertes, no?
Te va a calentar la ladora.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
No, pues es que acá las cosas como son, mijo. Acá estamos locos. Estamos en un.
I like where this is going, chulo.
Ay, güey. Así que sí te tengo gritado.
Como que se me está punzando, mijo. But anyways, you guys, we went ahead and blocked off the entire truck. I showed you the 3 ways you could block it. You could do it wet, dry, and also with the DA sander. But this is the final product. We went ahead and washed it all off. Up next on tomorrow's video, you guys are gonna see us do the repairs, meaning fixing any deep scratches, any deep pinholes, and also any deep chips. Que no voy a pintar ahorita, mijo, tú estás loco. But anyways, we're gonna be fixing all of these. As you guys see, these are pinholes. These are the deep scratches that the 2K high build primer didn't fill. We got a little bit of chip marks right there, some pinholes right there that we have to address. All of these, so all those areas throughout the entire truck have to be addressed and fixed. So when it's time to seal this whole truck up and shoot our base coat and clear coat, we'll have a nice, flat, smooth, finished product. ¿Sí o no, mijo?
Sí, porque no va a quedar bien si no lo haces bien la primera vez mejor.
Yep, that is right. Here's some other areas that we have to address on the step side bed. All these have to get fixed, addressed. And you guys, we still don't know what color we're gonna shoot this one. Like I mentioned before, Otto went ahead and messaged us, told us if we could paint his truck. We said, yeah. And I asked him, do you want exterior or complete color change? He said exterior. So the door jambs are black, but he wants like a different color. So we don't know what color we're gonna shoot on the exterior because the door jambs did not get touched at all. Like I mentioned already, this is exterior paint job only. No windows, no doors, none of that got removed. Why? Because it's just outside only. Now, if it was a complete color change, I do offer different packages where we remove the bed, take off the doors and all that good stuff. But he didn't want that. He just wants exterior only. Pero, ¿qué opinas tú de tu papá, Auto Logs, chulo?
No, pues se la va a rifar, mijo. Se va a ver como nuevo otra vez la troca. Como le quitó unos 20 años encima.
And you guys got to remember, the hood is going to be two-tone. Either this is going to be silver or black, depending on the rest of the color that we decide to do on the truck. Chulo, what color would you like to see this truck?
Yo como un azul o otro color acá, porque negro está muy básico y
Yeah.
sí, es muy acá, pero yo...
Yeah, and black is also hard to maintain. You always got to hand wash it, get it paint corrected, and all that good stuff. So, because if you don't hand wash it, you'll get all those swirls, and then it look nasty when the sun hits it.
Está todo rayado, como estoy yo rayado de la cabeza, todo puteado, así como mi corte de pelo.
Lost, gone.
Gone.
Well, what color do you like, Chulo, for autos? Blue?
Probably like a blue.
I was thinking about more like a red.
Red?
Red with silver, but I don't know. I'm gonna message Auto Lokes and then ask him what's his opinion or what does he want to do. But that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Hopefully you guys learned something new off of this video on how to block. And also I did went ahead and teach Chulo more on how to block, and hopefully he learned as well. But anyways, you guys, we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.